Snorlax, also known as the sleeping Pokémon, is one big character, the heaviest of all Pokémon, and also one of the most recognizable. It's got a dark bluish body and an adorable potbelly that makes it look like it's had one too many berries. Snorlax is famous for its sluggish, relaxed nature, and let's be real, who wouldn't want to snooze all day and still be a powerhouse in battle? This chunky fella boasts an impressive max CP at level 40 of 3225 and a max CP at level 50 of 3647, making it a force to be reckoned with in the Pokémon world. Snorlax's greatest power lies in its colossal stamina, with a massive 330 HP that can make even the toughest opponents think twice before taking it on. However, its love for napping can also be its greatest weakness, as it can be a bit slow to get going in battle. When it comes to fighting style, Snorlax may not be the most agile, but its signature move, Body Slam, can send shivers down the spine of any opponent. This Pokémon's laid-back demeanor and seemingly nonchalant fighting style make it a fan favorite, and its ability to unleash devastating moves when provoked has earned it a well-deserved spot as one of the top Pokémon characters of all time. Meowth, that conniving feline from Team Rocket, is not your average Pokémon. With a personality as ambitious as they come, this sly cat has made it his life's mission to please his boss, Giovanni, and will stop at nothing to capture or steal Pokémon, especially that elusive Pikachu. Meowth's greatest power lies in his ability to speak human language, setting him apart from the typical Pokémon crowd. However, this chatty nature also serves as his greatest weakness, as it prevents him from learning the move Payday. Visually, Meowth is your quintessential, mischievous cat, with a golden coin on his forehead and a permanent smirk that's equal parts charming and devious. When it comes to fighting style, Meowth is more of a schemer, using his wit and cunning to outsmart opponents rather than relying on brute strength. Despite his underhanded tactics, there's no denying that this cunning cat has left an indelible mark on the Pokémon world, proving that sometimes, it's the ones with the gift of the gab that steal the show. Jigglypuff, the huggable pink blob of the Pokémon world, is a dual-type normal fairy Pokémon introduced in Generation I. This ridiculously named Pokémon has become a fan favorite, known for its cute appearance and its unexpected talent for putting its opponents to sleep. Jigglypuff's greatest power lies in its mesmerizing singing voice, which can lull even the fiercest of foes into a deep slumber. However, its greatest weakness is its short temper. If its audience falls asleep before it finishes its song, Jigglypuff is known to get a little testy. Visually, Jigglypuff is a pink, spherical Pokémon with large expressive eyes and distinctive cat-like ears. Its fighting style is as unconventional as it is adorable, often using its song to pacify adversaries, or its round balloon-like body to bounce and evade attacks. In battles, Jigglypuff's tactics are as unpredictable as its mood, making it a force to be reckoned with, that is, if you can stay awake long enough to witness it in action. Eevee, the adorable fluffy Pokémon, is anything but your average, run-of-the-mill critter. With its versatile genetic code, this little furball can evolve into 8 different forms, making it the master of adaptation. Don't be fooled by its innocent appearance. Eevee is a force to be reckoned with in battle, known for its unpredictable moves and surprising opponents with its immense power. Whether it's unleashing a tail whip, sand attack, or bite, Eevee's bag of tricks is as diverse as its evolutions. Its greatest strength lies in its chameleon-like ability to transform into various types, from the electrifying Jolteon to the fiery Flareon and the watery Vaporeon. However, this shape-shifting prowess also happens to be its greatest weakness, as its unstable genetic code can leave it vulnerable to being outmatched by specialized opponents. Visually, Eevee is a sight to behold, with its fluffy tail, long ears, and endearing, innocent gaze. In battle, Eevee's fighting style is all about adaptability, using its surroundings to its advantage and keeping opponents on their toes with its unpredictable moves. So, the next time you encounter an Eevee, don't be fooled by its cute facade, this little Pokémon is a true chameleon, ready to evolve and conquer any challenge that comes its way. Squirtle, the tiny turtle Pokémon, is the epitome of big things come in small packages. This little guy, with its cute, beady eyes and trademark squirrely tail, may seem unassuming, but don't be fooled, it's a force to be reckoned with. Known for its water-based attacks, Squirtle can blast foes with powerful water cannons, or create a defensive shield with its trusty shell. In battle, it's like a tiny, blue, water-spouting tank, dishing out hydro pumps and aqua tails with the best of them. However, its greatest power lies in its deceptive agility and strategic mind, allowing it to outmaneuver opponents and turn the tide of battle. On the flip side, Squirtle's greatest weakness is its vulnerability to electric attacks, which can short-circuit its watery prowess. Visually, Squirtle is a walking, talking embodiment of aquatic adorableness, with its shell resembling a shimmering, azure jewel. Its fighting style is all about quick, nimble movements and precision strikes, making it a slippery target in battle. So, next time you encounter a Squirtle, don't let its diminutive size fool you. It's a water-wielding warrior with a heart as big as its shell. Charmander, the feisty fire-type Pokémon, is a real hotshot in the Pokémon world. Touted as the toughest starter Pokémon to train, Charmander's defiant personality sets it apart from the other lovable characters that simply fall in line with orders. Its evolution chain, including Chameleon and Charizard, boasts distinct personalities and power levels that make them fully worth the attitude issues. Charmander's flame is not just for show, it's a good indicator of its mood and how much gas it has in the tank. If its flames become exaggerated and erratic, stay out of its way, and if they go out, it's game over. Despite being a fan favorite, Charmander's not the easiest pick for the early game, but fire is always the cooler type. This 2-foot-tall fire lizard may have a tough exterior, but its greatest weakness is water, a classic case of too much of a good thing. In battle, Charmander's fighting style is all about unleashing scorching hot moves like Ember and Flamethrower, leaving opponents feeling the burn. So if you're looking for a Pokémon with a fiery attitude and a burning passion for battle, Charmander is the perfect pick. Bulbasaur, the adorable Pokémon with a giant seed on its back, is like the OG influencer of the Pokémon world. This little fella, with its blue-green skin and those cute red eyes, is a grass-poison-type Pokémon introduced in Generation I. It's like the original gangster of the Pokémon world, being one of the starter Pokémon of the Kanto region. Bulbasaur is so chill that it can survive for days just by soaking up the sun, and it's not afraid to take a nap in the sunshine. But don't let its laid-back vibe fool you. When it comes to battles, this seed sprout has some serious skills. In the Pokémon anime, it's been a central character, being one of Ash Ketchum's main Pokémon for the first season. Bulbasaur has also made appearances in the Pokémon Adventures manga and various Pokémon video games, including the Super Smash Bros. Series and Pokémon Go. This little dude is a fan favorite, and for good reason. It's like the perfect mix of cute and tough, and it's been winning over hearts for decades. Mewtwo, the legendary psychic-type Pokémon, is like the James Bond of the Pokémon world, if James Bond had been genetically engineered in a lab and had serious existential issues. This bipedal, feline-like creature is the result of some seriously questionable gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments, and it shows. With its primarily grey, humanoid form and a long, purple tail, Mewtwo looks like it's ready to crash a high society gala and then vanish into the night. Its cold, glowing eyes and mutated, humanoid appearance make it clear that this Pokémon means business. In battle, Mewtwo is all about the mind games. It's got some seriously powerful psychic abilities, and it's not afraid to use them. From mind control to telekinesis, this Pokémon's got a whole bag of tricks, and it's not afraid to pull them out. But for all its power, Mewtwo's got a weakness, its heart. Or rather, its lack of one. Engineered to be the ultimate fighting machine, Mewtwo's greatest weakness is its own inner turmoil. It's like the brooding antihero of the Pokémon world, and it's got the emotional baggage to match. So, if you're looking for a Pokémon that's equal parts powerful and emotionally complex, Mewtwo is your guy. Just don't expect it to open up about its feelings anytime soon. Charizard, the fiery flying lizard, is the epitome of a hot-tempered, overgrown fire breather. This Pokémon's flame burns hotter than a summer day in the Sahara, reaching temperatures that could rival the sun itself. Its greatest power lies in its ability to turn the battlefield into a scorched wasteland, leaving opponents feeling like they've been on the wrong end of a barbecue. However, this hot-headed reptile's weakness is its stubbornness, often leading it to ignore its trainer's commands and do its own thing. Visually, picture a massive, orange-scaled dragon with wings that could create hurricane-force winds. As for its fighting style, Charizard is all about overwhelming its foes with blistering fire attacks and using its aerial agility to outmaneuver opponents. In battles, Charizard has faced off against formidable opponents, such as defeating BEA's Macamp in a Pokémon League tournament and battling Mustard's Mienshao in its Gigantamax form. So, if you ever find yourself up against a Charizard, just remember to bring sunscreen and a fire extinguisher. Pikachu, the electrifying yellow mouse, is one of the most iconic and recognizable Pokémon out there. With its adorable yet slightly menacing, red-cheeked face and lightning bolt-shaped tail, this little critter has captured the hearts of fans worldwide. In battle, Pikachu is known for its signature move, Thunderbolt, which can zap opponents with a powerful electric shock. However, its greatest power lies in its ability to win over the hearts of its trainers and fans with its undeniable cuteness. As for weaknesses, let's just say that Pikachu's Achilles heel might be its reluctance to evolve into Raichu, as it often prefers to stay in its unevolved form to maintain its agility. In terms of fighting style, Pikachu is quick and agile, using its speed to outmaneuver opponents and strike with swift electric attacks. Whether it's facing off against a formidable opponent or simply melting hearts with its charm, Pikachu is a force to be reckoned with in the Pokémon world.